I can split the mountains with a single blow, and the fight before it even starts to show. They scream and charge with everything they've got. One punch later and the threat is not. Used to train for glory, train to be the best. Now I'm standing here in my grocery vest, hunting bargain sales on a Thursday afternoon, 'cause saving the world gets old too soon. I'm overwhelming, but it don't mean a thing when every battle ends before it can begin. No thrill, no fear, no reason left to try. Just another villain falling from the sky. Write the speeches about the tragic past. I just want a fight that's gonna last more than 3 seconds, maybe break a sweat, but nothing strong enough to challenge me. I don't want worship, don't want fame or praise, just something real to fill these empty days. They call me hero, but what's a hero worth when you're too strong to feel alive on earth? What's the point of power when there's no one left to fight? Just an endless string of days bleeding into nights. I trade this strength for just one moment's doubt. One enemy I couldn't knock out. Falling from the sky. So if you see me standing in the checkout line with coupons and a look that's dead inside, know that somewhere underneath this bald head's dome I'm just searching for a reason to come home. Overwhelming, like a storm nobody feels. Overwhelming, but none of it's real. Okay. Okay. devil's at the crossroads, waiting on a few. But I walked right past him, he ain't got nothing on me. I buried my conscience in a shallow ravine, washed my hands in the gasoline. There's a noose in the courtyard, swinging in the breeze, bringing grown men down to their trembling knees. But I don't pray to shadows, and I don't pray to light. I'm the thing bumping back in the dead of the night. Let the mountains crumble, let the valleys crack. There ain't no holy road intended for the way back. I paid my silver, I paid in bone, built my kingdom on a crumbling stone. You can strip the flesh, you can burn the stable, but the soul inside is black and unshakable. Yeah, unshakable. My mama cried rivers when I took to the gun. Said a man living by it ends up on the run. But I wasn't running, I was standing my ground, watching everything I loved burn down to a mound. I sacrificed mercy for a steady hand, traded my ticket to the promised land, just to keep a promise that I made to the dirt, to never let them see me bleed, to never show the hurt. They want a confession, I'll give them a stare. There's nothing left vacant, there's nobody there. The wind howls judgment, the rain screams sin. I just button my coat and I let the cold in. There ain't no holy road intended for the way back. I paid my silver, I paid in bone, built my kingdom on a crumbling stone. You can strip the flesh, you can burn the stable, but the soul inside is black and unshakable. Unshakable. Like the nail in the coffin, unshakable. Like the silence in the grave. You can't break what's already broken. Put the blade in my own brother's throat, wore the villain's mask like a tattered coat. They cursed my name in the village square, but hatred's easier than truth to bear. I walk through fire to keep them safe, dug my own grave with every choice I made. The elders whispered what had to be done, so I became the monster I became the gun. I'm sacrificial, like the lamb that takes the blame. Burn my legacy, destroy my name. Let them spit on the ground where my shadow falls, 'cause love ain't love if it don't cost it all. Yeah, sacrificial. There's blood on my hands, it won't wash clean. Ghosts of my kin in every dream. But I do it again, every cursed mile, just to see him live, just to see him smile. They built their peace on my broken back, painted me, the devil painted the world black. But I carried that weight without a sound, 'cause some truths are meant to stay in the ground. What's a hero to a man who's lost? Just another soul counting the cost. I chose the darkness so he could see the dawn. I'll be forgotten when the story moves on. Sacrificial, like the lamb that takes the blame. Burn my legacy, destroy my name. Let them spit on the ground where my shadow falls, 'cause love ain't love if it don't cost it all. So when you hear the stories that they tell about the traitor who chose to burn in hell, know that sometimes mercy wears a cruel disguise, and the greatest love is wrapped in lies. Sacrificial, like the truth nobody knows. Like the price that no one shows. Sacrificial. Forgive me, little brother. Sacrificial. Forgive me, little brother. Woke up from stone after 3,000 years. World turned to dust, but I got no fears. Got my brain intact and a plan so clear. Gonna rebuild it all from scratch right here. They want magic, want God from the sky. I got chemistry, physics, and a reason why. Mix a furic acid with some charcoal dust. Watch the whole world rise from the rust. 10 billion%, I'm gonna see it through. chemistry every single time. No room for mysticism in my master plan. Just pure determination and the laws of man. Count every second, measure every grain. Turn the primitive back to the modern reign. From penicillin to the cell phone tower, knowledge is the only real power. What's impossible to those who quit? Just another problem I ain't solved yet. I'll grind through millennia of lost time with exponential progress, one reaction at a time. Logic is the proof. From the Stone Age back to the electric light, I calculate and conquer every single night. So when they ask me how I stay so sure, when the odds are stacked and the past obscure, I just grin and run the numbers in my head. Cause giving up is scientifically dead. 10 billion%. Like the atoms I can count. 10 billion%. Get excited.
I found the power in a notebook's page to judge the wicked, cleanse the stage. They called it murder, I call it divine. Erasing sinners, one name at a time. I'll wear the mask of the perfect son, while kingdoms crumble by what I've done. They're hunting shadows, chasing ghosts, but I'm the dealer and I control the host. I'm the mastermind pulling every string, built a new world where I reign as king. Judge and jury, executioner too. I reshape this earth in my perfect view. Yeah, mastermind. Every move calculated, every step precise. Sacrifice the pawns, that's the price. They think they're clever. grand design, just a variable I can redefine. I'll take this apple, taste the forbidden fruit, watch the world bow down or shoot. I am justice, I am the light, the darkness bends to my foresight. Reshape this earth in my perfect view. So when you write the history of this age, know that I authored every page. The greatest mind this world has seen, a God-made man, pure and clean. Mastermind, like the hand that'll write your fate. Mastermind, the heavenly gate. I'll take a potato chip and eat it, just as planned. Just as planned. Just as planned. Just as planned. I've seen 1,000 bodies hit the ground, scrub the crimson from my boots without a sound. They say I'm heartless, say I'm made of stone. Good emotions get you killed, get you alone. I don't waste time on prayers or second thoughts. Every hesitation is a soldier lost. Keep your blade sharp, keep your conscience clean. I'm the last thing devils see in their final dream. I'm relentless, like the storm that never breaks. Cut through hell for humanity's sake. No room for weakness, no room for doubt. I'll fight until the fire burns out. Yeah, relentless. Lost everyone who mattered in this war, but grief's a luxury I can't afford anymore. Their faces haunt me in the smoke and dust, but I keep moving 'cause survival's all there's left to trust. They want a hero with a gentle hand. I'm just a blade, doing what others can't. No glory in the killing, no pride in the cause, but I'll shoulder every burden for the ones we lost. What's the weight of the world to a man who can't fall? Just another mission, just another war.
the fire burns out. I'm relentless, like a storm that never breaks. Cut through hell for humanity's sake. No room for weakness, no room for doubt. So when the smoke clears and the battle's done, and they count the bodies one by one. No, I didn't fight for fame or glory's call. I fought 'cause someone had to stand through it all. Relentless, like the oath carved in my spine. Relentless till the final battle line. No regrets. No regrets. I grew up eating scraps from the devil's plate. No fancy words, no time to contemplate. They talk about honor, talk about saving souls. I just want a meal and someone to hold. Sold my heart for a chance to feel alive. Now I'm part machine, but at least I survive. No philosophy, no righteous creed, just a hungry dog with a chainsaw's teeth. I'm unfiltered, raw as the blood on my hands. Don't got no master plan, don't got no promised land. I fight 'cause I'm breathing, I kill 'cause I can. Just a simple man with a chainsaw brand, yeah, I'm unfiltered. They want a hero with a tragic past. I'm just trying to make the good times last. Touch, taste, feel, that's all I need. No grand illusions, no destiny. I've died a dozen times and came back mean. Laughed in the face of death, guillotine. Not 'cause I'm brave, not 'cause I'm pure, just too damn stubborn to stay down for sure. What's the meaning of it all? Hell if I know. I just pull the cord and let the engine go. No filters on my words, no brakes on my desire. I'm burning through this life like gasoline on fire. Raw as the blood on my hand. Don't got no master plan, don't got no promised land. I fight 'cause I'm breathing, I kill 'cause I can. Just a simple man with a chainsaw brand. So save your speeches about the greater good. I do what I want cause I finally could. No shame, no lies, no pretty disguise. Just a chainsaw roar between the devil's thighs. Unfiltered, like the truth you can't refine. Unfiltered, like cheap whiskey and gasoline combined. Let her rip. Let her rip. I carved my name in the bark of a hanging tree. Left a trail of rust where mercy used to be. They say the righteous rise when the morning comes, but I'm still standing when the daylight runs. Traded my brother's blood for a piece of land. Held my daughter's hand with a trembling brand. She don't recognize the monster in my eyes, but she'll inherit earth when the guilty die. I'm untouchable, like frost on a graveyard stone. Built this empire on shattered bones. They can hunt me down through the ash and rubble, but they'll never reach what's cold and untouchable. Yeah, untouchable. With a preacher's grin, said, son, you're drowning in original sin. I showed him the shovel, showed him the door, told him I buried that man long before. Determination ain't a virtue, it's a curse. Every choice I made just made it worse, but I swore an oath to the blackened sky that I'd finish this path or I'd die trying to die. They want redemption, got none to sell. I walk through heaven just to get to hell. The wind knows my secrets, the dust knows my name. I'm the last man standing in a burned out game. I'm untouchable, like frost on a graveyard stone. Built this empire on shattered bone. They can hunt me down through the ash and rubble, but they'll never reach what's cold and untouchable. Untouchable. like the iron in my spine. Untouchable, like the last breath of the dying. You can't kill what's already hollow.
Yeah, electrifying, like the storm beneath my skin. Faster than the reaper, deadlier than sin. But I don't wanna kill, don't wanna be alone. Just a kid with thunder, trying to find a home. Yeah, electrifying, yeah, electrifying. Born into a family of ghosts, and I was trained to take 100 lives before I turned 5. They carved out my heart, rewired my brain, made me a weapon immune to pain. But somewhere in the dark I found a light, a friend who showed me wrong from right. Now I'm running from the blood on my family tree, with lightning in my veins trying to break free. I'm electrifying, like the storm beneath my skin. Faster than the reaper, but I don't wanna kill, don't wanna be alone. Just a kid with thunder, trying to find a home. Yeah, electrifying. My brother's got his hooks in deep, whispers in my head when I'm trying to sleep. Says I'm meant for murder, born to obey, but I pull the needle out and walk away. I can move faster than your eyes can track, rip your heart out, never looking back. But that's the old me, that's what they designed. Now I'm fighting for the ones I left behind. What am I without the killing? Just a shadow learning how to feel, trading assassination for something real. My hands know murder like a second tongue, but maybe I'm more than what I've done. Like a storm beneath my skin, faster than the reaper, deadlier than sin. But I don't wanna kill, don't wanna be alone. Just a kid with thunder, trying to find a home. So I'll keep running till I find my way, leave the darkness further behind each day. My family's legacy won't define my fate. I'll rewrite the ending before it's too late. Electrifying, like the charge I can't contain. Electrifying, breaking free from every chain. I'm done being what they made me. Yeah, electrifying. Yeah, electrifying. swore an oath on blood and rusted steel to stand beside my captain through ordeal. They can cut me down 100 times or more, but I'll rise again, that's what these scars are for. Three blades bound to a singular cause. No retreat, no surrender, no pause. Direction ain't my virtue, but my aim is clear. Cut through every demon standing here. I'm unwavering like mountains in a storm. Forged in battle, that's how legends are born. Strike me down, I'll stand back on my feet. Death himself will have to earn defeat. Yeah, unwavering. Lost my way 1,000 times before, but never lost sight of what I'm fighting for. A promise to the strongest, to the best. Won't stop climbing till there's no one left. Pain just prove that I'm still in the fight. Every scar's a lesson carved in right. They say I'm reckless, say I'm insane. I say bring the thunder, bring the rain. What's honor to a blade that bends? Nothing but a lie that breaks and ends. I keep my word in blood and bone. The warrior's path is walked alone. Will have to earn defeat. So when the dust settles on the final bow, and there's no question, there's no doubt, they'll know I kept my promise to the end. A swordsman's word don't break or bend. Unwavering, like steel that won't corrode. Unwavering, on this blood-soaked road. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.